I am very sensitive to and concerned about people's privacy concerns. The bottom line is we need to provide for the best possible security.
Security checkpoints are unavoidable. 1.8 million travelers pass through U.S. airports every day. With so many people coming through, the TSA needs to make sure that the hundreds of planes flying out will safely arrive to the next destination. After 9/11, many new procedures started to take effect as terrorism hit its high point. Many people complain about the limits security should have. They have taken to social media, like Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, to expose their experiences while going through airport security. Many of these experiences have gone viral and have been shown on national news programs, elevating the issue of privacy or security. One highly documented experience for customers is also the controversial backscatters that caused an uproar of complaints for their R-rated images and radiation exposure. In response to the New York Times editor, one angered flyer had this to say: "The new TSA rules, in effectively favoring the principle of unfettered freedom from discrimination over the invasion of personal privacy, have shifted the balance in a fashion that is offensive to the common sense of most Americans." However, another responded supporting the security procedures. He said, "I'm surprised at the hysteria over the new scanners. I have 2 artificial hips, so I have a secondary screening including a pat-down with an agent every time. I have never ever met a disrespectful agent. I am polite, and he or she is polite, and we get the job done." In terms of the privacy and safety of those involved in airport security, there is not a better side. The real issue at hand is finding a balance between them. First, customers shouldn't be so quick to complain. They have to remember past events and why certain procedures are put in place. For example, on August 10, 2006, these British men were hoping to execute a plot targeting 7 planes from London's Heathrow Airport. Their plan was to bring an explosive in the form of a well-known UK drink that would have allowed them to bypass security and bring the explosives on the plane. However, British officers were able to identify and unfoil the plan before it happened. This led to liquids being quickly banned from all airports in the United Kingdom and the US.
I think it makes you feel sort of safer when you're travelling if you know that everybody's going through the same process.
I can't travel with my hair products, a lot of makeup, a lot of different things that you wouldn't think would be a problem.
However, upset passengers mean bad business, and if an airport wants to be efficient, they have to learn to listen and compromise with the passengers. And referring back to the London bombers, a new technology that is in the works would allow customers to bring commonly used liquids onto a plane without having to throw them away.
A baby bottle, just common formula inside. Place it on the sensor, and within 2 to 3 seconds, we get a result. We can do the same kind of test with a flammable liquid, maybe something we don't want to go through. In this case, we have some kerosene. 2 seconds, get an alarm.
Additionally, some airports like Dallas-Fort Worth have taken upon themselves to experiment. With the hope of hotels and advertisement agencies, they've looked for ways to make the customer more happy while in security lines.
These checkpoints are one of the biggest hassles customers face, and they said, please do something.
The checkpoint is more spacious, and the exit tables are longer, all of which allow 25% more passengers through in an hour than regular checkpoints.
This one went pretty smoothly.
The flying public has been begging for this.
Feel less stressed.
I do feel less stressed, yes.
And will you spend more money?
I'm hungry right now, so yes, I will.
This is not an issue of who is right, privacy or security. The real issue at hand is in the developmental stages of airport security. A suggestion? Instead of only hearing complaints after a plan is put through, the TSA needs to ask and survey passengers before implementing a project. These stepping stones between the airport providing a more friendly atmosphere and customer-minded innovations in technology prove that civil liberties do not have to interrupt security or vice versa.